4 women, 4 lives, following their dreams and doing everything else together in between. This was Rain, a fashion designer.
I love this design. I just don't know if we can find the right fabric for that though. No, this piece on the model would be stunning.
She was one of those girls who knew exactly what she wanted to do at a young age.
No, these just need to be runway ready in 2 days.
She taught herself everything she needed to know about sewing and fashion and went to college and now owns her own boutique where she sells clothes exclusively made for her brand.
Have some samples ready for me in 2 hours. Thank you.
With her brand gaining more and more exposure, she took on bigger clients and custom requests, which brought on more stress. And when she got stressed, you could always find her at her happy place, the pool. Well, honestly, any body of water, but the pool was more accessible. Like most water signs, being by bodies of water was where she felt most at peace. It was her special place to recollect and recharge. No matter how many clients she had, she took the time to take care of herself, and she believed it made her creations even better. But as much as she loved her alone time, she loved her girls even more, like Josie. Not many little girls dreamed of being a librarian, but Josie did. She enjoyed reading and learning. The thought of being so enamored into a book was her very life purpose.
A good recommendation, I would probably go with this one.
Josie took immense pride with her job. Even though for the most part she was just keeping the library tidy, she felt like the caretaker and protector of knowledge, and was more than grateful to share it with anyone who was willing.
The history section? Yeah, it's gonna be on your left in the back corner.
And when she wasn't in the library, you could find her outside. She loved to read almost every book that came into the library, which is how she discovered spirituality, crystals, and manifestation. She owned boatloads of crystals, but her favorite was selenite. She loved how they came as towers and they were almost a beacon of energy to other crystals, which is what she aimed to be to others. Being outside, in nature, was exactly what she needed after a long shift. A vast field to vent about the person who turned in a book soaked in juice and to ground herself. Josie's practices made her life worth living, but so did her friends. Her friends such as Eve. Being a self-taught business owner was no easy feat, but it was definitely worth it to Eve. She'd always been told how bossy she was growing up, so she thought, hey, I might as well put that to use. She's organized events from weddings to baby showers. It was definitely her passion.
I'm not the biggest fan of the chairs, but we can definitely make them work. And we can use this gorgeous antique cart as your bar cart. You're doing an open bar, right? This could definitely work. Perfect. I feel like this fits the vibe like amazingly. You walk in through here. Big tables here, a big arch, lots of flowers. Your theme is like a mauve purple, right? Your color's purple, so we're gonna have purple here, purple there. It's gonna be gorgeous. I can see it now. I know what you're thinking, but walk with me.
When she wasn't visiting venues, she was visiting gyms. Stress can stay stagnant in the body, so she prioritized movement. She didn't really have a routine though. She did a mix of almost yoga and Pilates, but honestly, she moved however she felt was necessary. Listening to her body was the goal, and every day was different. If she didn't work out, she had a mini concert in her apartment and danced like no one was watching. Any movement is good movement, a phrase she often repeated to herself. She also stayed active to keep up with her friends, like Magnolia. Magnolia never really had to work a day in her life. Her mother owned a branch of hotels and her father was an investor, so she spent most of her childhood on vacations and attending elaborate balls.
I'm working on a new song, don't worry about it.
But her passion was music. She took guitar and vocal lessons as a child and was hoping to make it big.
Actually, I think I might have booked a gig.
She dreamed of having something for herself and not from her parents' money.
No, it doesn't pay. I'm not shopping. Why would I be shopping?
Though she didn't mind relying on them until then because her favorite hobby was shopping. She loved spending her days finding cute shoes and designer dresses. In her eyes, nothing beat the thrill of finding something cute to wear. Sure, did she sometimes miss out on important plans to go shopping? Yes, but considering how much walking she did in bag holding, it was basically a workout. Or at least, that's what she said. Though she loved shopping alone, she missed her girls. They were all happy in their individual lives, but they knew their time was better spent when they were together. In adulthood, staying in touch can be hard, but not for this chosen family. It was an effort they were more than willing to give for one another. They were practically sisters at this point. Tomorrow they plan to meet up for Pilates and head to brunch after with a reservation for a table for 4.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
There we go. Look at that. Perfect chocolate shot.
No, this is couture. Couture. I'm trying to be really quiet because I think there's a bunny. Oh my god, yes it is.